Live from Dodger Stadium, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Logan Webb. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick.
That pitch gets the corner, and we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
Now
That's
one
a ball.
miss.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. But it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike.
Hey.
In there at the knees, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away.
Batting second, the left
Jackson
fielder,
Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Chourio.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it gets by him. And he'll reach second with one away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
And a foul ball. Chourio over at second, one down. Lined into right. Betts makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Contreras will hit next. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No ball,
That's
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1. Ball, that's off the plate.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him
1
another
ball,
breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the first. And we're back. Top of the second. This is Bryce Turang. Webb back to work. That one outside.
Outside.
And that is ball one. Turang, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. And a foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, one away, and here is Garrett Mitchell. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the rookie third baseman. And it's fouled away. That one misses. 1-1.
Nope.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just
3-2.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit into left field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. He was late there, strike 1.
I
0-1's
love
the
this
count.
part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner
going,
takes
he's
off.
going.
That's a
Pitches
ball.
low.
Easy, Mary, safe.
Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one catches the zone, strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
And ball 1. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Turang. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Tae-Sung
Counts
Kim
1-0.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ground ball right side. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. And that's in there at the knees. Check swing, called strike. This to center field. Pages on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Left fielder, number 11.
Singing, you got. I appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yelich, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Count.
That one pushed foul. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? Right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman. Yelich out on the play. And that is the inning. Back here in L.A., now the DH, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder.
0-1.
Good instincts, not great speed. Judge waits. And Judge spoils that one. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The first base,
Freddie Freeman down.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Nope.
And the
Ball
first
1.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And it's caught for the out. Here's Trey Turner. Went down on strikes his first time through. Late on that fastball.
Now, this guy is just
0-1's the
filling up
count.
the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Ortiz throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And there's one down. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and
inside.
right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's in there. And it's 1-1. There's the strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much to determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, and a quick out number 1. Here's Mookie now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Just missed. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. And
inside, ball 3.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake.
Oh, and a great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Webb back to work. Pages giving chase. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Durbin.
Squeezes it, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now, Joseph Ortiz. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. So digging in, Sal Frelick. Off the plate inside. 1-0. Frelick measures 5 feet 8 inches. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now a man into scoring position. Ball to strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Pages snags it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Slice to right, and there's 1 down. So up next, Haesung Kim, and he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count,
0-2 is
you've
the
got to
count.
figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Here's the 0-2. Laced into left. That's a base hit. One down. Next to hit, Andy Pages. He's 0 for 1. Just
Nope, that's a
missed.
ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2
One ball,
strikes, may see
2
some
strikes.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right
2
here.
balls,
And a
2
pitch out,
strikes.
but no steal, and it's ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Number 5.
Next to the dish is Freddie.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Hey,
This
2.
one in the dirt. Nothing happening
No
on
balls,
the bases.
2 strikes.
Though. First and second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Breaking
1 ball,
misses down
2
and
strikes.
away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Jackson Chourio. Pages. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's
a
down
ball.
and away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that
Nope, that's
misses.
off the plate. Ball 2.
And now 2-0. That one the other way. Hernandez brings it in. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Muncy sends it to first. Back here in L.A., now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Up the middle, and that one handled. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. No outs, runner at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. High fly ball out to center field. Freeland moving under it. One away. Here's Mookie Betts
Now batting, the right
Definitely
field.
wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Counts 1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air, right field. And there's two away. Muncy digs in. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Chourio brings it in, and that will end the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second. Second baseman, Bryce Turang. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pages, long run, puts it away for the out. And here is Hoskins. He's already homered in this game.
Hoskins.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, 1 for 2.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
That misses
Inside
the
ball.
zone. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. Dave Lawrence set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith. Now pitching for the
Nick
Brewers.
Mears will take over here.
Number 25.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Mears.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today.
No balls,
it's been
2
tough
strikes.
for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a
2
group.
strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And 1 away in the bottom of
Now
the 7th.
batting, number 6.
And now Hesung Kim. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
1-0.
Paez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has
One ball,
sputtered.
2
Somebody's got to
strikes.
find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. Turang brings it in for the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th. Up now. Now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
Number 59, Evan Phillips.
The shortstop
Ball 1.
takes the ball. And base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. In the dirt, blocked. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Now 1 away.
The batter, the
Jackson
left-fielder,
Choria,
Jackson
the next to hit.
Choria.
He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Inside.
Just missed. And that is out of play. Throw to first,
Safe.
and he's back in there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kim on the move towards foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Yelich at the dish. And
That's a ball.
the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. On the ground, right side, Kim sends it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the DH, Aaron Judge. Mears back to work. That misses
Ball.
the zone. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no
Mears,
strikes.
in his 4th year, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him
2-0.
last season. That one misses. Now 2-0. Big swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that
2-1.
hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2-2 the count. 3-2.
That one
That's
misses.
ball 4. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk. And that'll bring
The
the
first
tying
baseman,
run
number
to the
5,
plate.
Freddie.
Freddie Freeman up to the
Freeman.
dish. That one ripped, but foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feet.
That's
There's
an out.
1. On to Hoskins.
Got him.
Double play.
As a former player, watching 5
Now
4
batting,
double plays brings
shortstop,
back some
Ray.
adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
That one to first. He takes it
He's
himself
out.
to the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now it's William Contreras. Yeah,
Counts
that
1-0
skips in the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. So a man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Ball one there.
Down.
That's ripped. Base hit. And now to a board.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Check swing, called strike. That's
I got
down
1
and
ball,
in.
1 strike.
Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a
1 ball,
big-time benefit.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
As a hitter,
2
when a guy
balls,
like this
2
comes into the
strikes.
game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That one is back. And it's on. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 5-zip. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Foul ball there. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're at the top of the 9th. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Smith gathers, throws.
He's out.
Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's the third baseman.
Now
1 for 3.
Third baseman.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Now batting, shortstop,
Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the
Runner on the goal.
Nope.
Ball
Outside.
And he saves stolen base. Not even close. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
2-0. Runner at second here. 1 gone. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air. 2 down. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Runner from second scores as they add on. Frelick on his way to third.
that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise you put a great swing on it.
And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
And a base hit right there. In comes the runner from third. It's 6-0.
It certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much you can do about that one on the mound.
Here goes the runner. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 9-0.